What's up, everyone? My name is Slink. I live in Houston, Texas. My passions include training pole vaulting, making music, digital art such as photography, Photoshop, video editing. I work at a coffee shop. Right now, I'm going to the track. Today is Thursday, so I'm doing a jump session. I train pole vaulting. I might have said that already, but I figured I might start making videos because why not? Maybe it'll give me a little more reflection and accountability in my day-to-day practice. My coach resigned, and he retired from pole vaulting, so I don't have a coach right now. So I need to muster up a lot of focus and intention to actually progress, jumping by myself, and to have enough confidence and gusto to feel like I'm able to do it safely and effectively. So that's where I'm at. And I know the car video thing, it's not a new format. It's cool. It's something I do every day. I hop in the car, drive to and from wherever. I figured I would open the video with a little rundown or discussion about the practice, or maybe the day before or the day to come, and then include some training videos, probably mostly jump videos. And I don't know if I'm gonna do like analysis of them or something, but I'm not looking for it to be really complex. The coffee I'm drinking, it's an instant coffee called Taster's Choice. It's probably the best instant coffee you can get. It's a little pricier than the other ones, but I think it's worth it. The H-E-B brand instant coffee, I think they came out with it fairly recently. It's kind of comparable, but it's kind of got a more acidic taste to it. But sip this on the way to... I drink way too much coffee, but that's because I work at a coffee shop. In the month of May, I had a challenge of no coffee after 12 p.m. And for the most part, I adhered to that and felt like I slept better. I kind of want to get back on that. But my latte art has been getting a lot better in the past 2 months. I've been in coffee for like a year and a half or so, probably more by now. And my latte art only really popped off in the past 2 months. Not really sure why. But right now I'm practicing making letters. So yesterday I was able to make a W. I'm just doing the first letter of people's names. So I made a W and an S. It was kind of cool, and they took a picture of it, and they were pretty thrilled by it. All right. I mean, I've never seen someone do letters with latte art, but I don't doubt people can. But it's the last little bit of the milk that's really smooth and foamy, and you have to work with it fast on top, because by the time you've poured a thick enough base, you're basically almost out of space to work. So I need to figure out a way to, get a bigger base for more space to work, and get better quality foam that just kind of lays on top sooner. I guess it might be. But today at practice, I've just been doing 12-step. I'm stuck on 12-step, to be honest. I need 16 step to be my new 12 step. I was doing 12 step on 15-foot poles to raise my confidence without my coach, and with the goal of moving the poles really deep every time. And once I get one pole moving super deep, I move up to the next pole. And I really don't want to regress and go back down a pole or back down a grip, but I've had to do that a little bit here and there. But I'd like to go to 16 step today. I'll probably get on like a light 16-foot pole and see how it goes, get my step on. That's the thing about getting my step on. I have nobody to watch my mid mark. I have nobody to check my takeoff mark. So I just do it by feel, which I'm pretty good at. But even if you're pretty good at it, you don't know you're off until you're really off, you know? But that's where the confidence comes in. Even if you're off, you have to hit it with full intent. If you hit it with full intent, you'll be safe, you know? So we'll see. My training has been kind of recently. My knee has been hurting a lot, and I think that's because of these poor shoes I have at the coffee shop. Probably creating too much internal rotation, messing up my knee, not sprinting well, so I'm losing some bounce, not able to sprint and do plyos. But I just got ordered some orthotic shoes, orthotic non-slip work shoes. Hopefully that'll work. And I've been doing like tons of myofascial release, trying to get this thing right. Doing some isometric holds. Feels like it's coming around, but also I think I'm just getting old. Yeah, getting old is great, but like there are tons of old people I see that are spry. I'm like, there's no reason I can't be spry while I'm old, you know? Anyway, I think my keys to success today are full extension at takeoff, especially with the left arm. I have a habit of putting my right hand straight up in the air and my left arm a little bent. So I'm almost, my version of taking off on is taking off under. I want to take off with full extension, go into deep elastic and a super big realignment. Like, that's how I've found success moving the poles deep recently, is I figured out how to actually make space. And you know, some people might not like this term, but I've been pushing the pole to the side, like pushing it to the side. And it's a good feeling. If I can get a good whip through my shoulder, launch the pole out to the side, you know, everything else should follow. But my keys to the success: big space at takeoff, elastic, big, move the pole out the way movement. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I think that's enough for the car video. Welcome to my channel. Alright, so I think practice went really well. I had a pretty abbreviated warm-up. I've been trying to make my warm-up shorter, around like 45 minutes. Got on the runway. I did 2 really good straight pulls. I've been focusing on extending sooner and getting my body straight to the other side of the pole, full extension. I think I can move my grip up a bit next time. And then I went to 12 step, did a few on the 15 185, trying to get my swing and extension and everything snappy. With no coach, I'm on these lighter poles to start, just to get into the flow. And then I went up to the 90 from 12, took a few on that. They were okay. And I was like, okay, should I go up to the 16 185, match my grip? I don't know. I'm gonna go back to 16 step. That was my goal today. But I decided to stay on the 15 195 from 16 step, just so I could get into the flow of it, because I haven't done 16 step without a coach yet. And I haven't done it in a while, so I just wanted to feel the tempo of the run, make sure my step was on, getting full extension, adding all the components. I think it went really well. Took some good ones. I think I was way over jumping the 1590. So my goal in the coming weeks is to keep working on 16 step, get on the 16-foot poles, inch my grip up, hopefully get my grip up to like 15.6, 15.9 from 16 step. And then once I get there, I can start going to bigger poles. And by that time, I think I'll be ready to go back to 18. And, you know, this is a pretty slow process. I'm really not trying to rush anything. I think if I rush something, I risk taking a step back in terms of confidence. I just want to slowly build my confidence on these lighter poles, lighter runs, work technique, you know, have practices where I never have any bailouts. That's really the goal of mine. When I get to that point, I will feel like a pole vaulting machine again. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully I can keep making some videos like this. If you like the format, let me know. If you have any suggestions, let me know. And I'll see you later. Bye.